All right, let's start. Hey guys, Rosie here with Team Impact. Hello. So with me, next to me, a good friend of mine, also a teammate of mine. Her name is Callie McBride. She just flew in from Hick Town, Redneck, Pennsylvania, pretty much. And she's excited to be here. She's gonna stay with me for like a week. If she stays any longer, I'm gonna have her sign a roommate agreement. But about a week so she can learn some stuff and kind of really scale her business. That's what I really, really want her to do, so everybody can she can level up in her life and everything. So everybody is hopping on. Congratulations for coming on. This is like literally your first step showing that you are interested in thinking your life, or maybe you're kind of still iffy about it or kind of on the fence. We do these hangouts every Mondays and Wednesdays, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for us, get comfortable with us, because that's the best working relationship. Once you guys join the team and you're comfortable, it just helps so much to be comfortable with working with a leader or with a team that you know about, that you're familiar with. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Rosie, one of the team leaders, and the team leader for Team Impact. And the company that we're going to present to you tonight is called Easy One Up, which Mike Williams is going to explain to you guys in just a second. I've been with Easy One Up for almost 2 years now, and I think I almost just crossed 100,000 with it. The first 4 months when I first got started 2 years ago, I generated about 60,000 plus, 60,000 I think in 4 months. And then just recently, I relaunched my Easy One business about 5 months ago, and right now I'm making up anywhere from 20,000, hopefully $30,000 this month. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to share with you guys all of that fun stuff. But for now, I'm going to introduce you to Mike Williams, who's going to be hosting this hangout. Mike Williams, I've known him for almost, I think, 4.5 years since I started. You guys know our story. I seen him on a webinar once, and he was promoting his product that he was launching, and the way that he was talking and all that, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I want to buy it. And then once they launched it, I think I was like the third buyer. I was like, here's my money. And so I'm really excited that we're working together now on this program and looking to make hopefully our first million this year.
Go. Yes.
So, I'm excited about that. So, Mike, you can go ahead and take it away with your headset over there.
All right, cool. I know this goofy headset. It is what it is. I have brought it for my calls. I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls lately, so it's been super helpful for that. So here I am, guys. I'm excited that you guys are here. I appreciate you guys being here on time, all the early birds. That is super important to be here on time. That's a good habit to have. We're going to share Easy One Up tonight. I'm going to share a little snippet with you guys. I'm going to give you guys 4 reasons. 4 reasons why we are not equal, right? 4 reasons why most people are not equal, why the 5% and the 95% are not equal. So I'm going to give you those quick tips real quick before we get into Easy One Up. I appreciate Rosie. I'm so excited to be working with Rosie over the course of the last 3 months. She's taught me so many things about Facebook advertising, and consistency. Just being the rock star that she is has helped me actually to step my game up. So I appreciate her just as much as she appreciates me. So for all you guys who are here for the first time, somebody introduced you, told you to come to this hangout because they said, there's a wonderful opportunity that can help you change your life, that can help you change your perspective about how you make money, right? How you make and save money. So we definitely want to give you that perspective. We want to give it to you as simple as we possibly can tonight and as quickly as we possibly can tonight. And then at the end, you'll go back to the person that invited you tonight and talk about it with them, whether you're getting started or you're going to have a date to get started. So set that tone already. But I want to ask you guys, when did it become okay to live paycheck to paycheck, right? When did it become okay for us to work 40 to 60, 70, 40 to 60 years of our lives and only get paid 70% of our income? When did that become okay. I want you to think back to when you finally accepted that that was the thing. Like it is what it is. This is my life. You know, nobody grows up to say, I want to be behind on my bills. Nobody grows up to say, you know, I want to be in tons of debt. Nobody grew up saying that. We had dreams, we had passions, we had things that we really wanted to focus on and manifest. But somehow life just happened, right? We had kids, we got married, we had kids and the job, and everything gets so hectic. And before you know it, we're behind. Before you know it, we're constantly just trying to catch up. Before you know it, we can't do those things that we truly want to do because we got so many responsibilities that we have to take care of. And to be honest, I believe that there's four reasons why we get stuck in those predicaments. And the first reason is called the lack of will. We simply have no self-control. We buy things that we truly don't need. We buy things for others that they don't truly need just to kind of keep up with the Joneses. So that lack of will has been holding us back for ages, right? Because I'm speaking my own truth, my own lack of will, buying things that just weren't necessary. And when I look back on all the money I spent, I think about all the money I could have kept as well, but because of that lack of will and having no self-control, I couldn't do it. There's that lack of motivation. It just simply means there's no reason why, right? You have no reason why to start the business. You have no reason why to do the thing that you're passionate about. What is that reason why? I need you to focus back in on that reason. Rosie, I think they're just looking at your name on the screen. Am I right, everybody? All right.
Yeah, my screen. Oh, hold on 1 second.
So there's that lack of motivation that most of us either at one point, currently maybe, we don't have that big enough reason why to do something. So I want you to actually just look back and think about why you go to work every day. Right? You don't go to, some of us go to work because we love it, right? You might love your job, awesome, but you go to work because if you don't go to work, your kids might not eat. Right? If you don't go to work, you might get kicked out of your house, right? So those are your reasons why. But now let's take those reasons why and put them into another vehicle that has the capacity to actually help you live the life that you want, right? The third thing is the lack of effort, the lack of taking the necessary steps required to be successful. So if you're somebody that says, you know what, I want to lose weight, and you got to ask yourself, well, what steps have you been taking every day to lose weight? Have you been following those? Did somebody give you a guideline? Have you been following it? Have you been doing it every day to the T? And maybe that's the only reason why you haven't been losing weight. Same thing with saving and making money. What are the steps that are required? Have you been putting in that effort? A lot of people have a lack of effort. Some people that I work with every single day, they said, Mike, I got started in this business, but I haven't hit the goal that I'm looking for just yet. And I asked them, well, what have you been doing every day? Right? And then all of a sudden they start, they get a little chopped up in their throat, and then, they say, well, not too much. I didn't do everything you told me to do. So there's that lack of effort that is holding them back from hitting their goal. And then you got your lack of habit, right? That's number 4, the lack of habit. And what I mean by the lack of habit is that we all have certain habits that are keeping us exactly where we are. Right? You have certain spending habits. You have certain eating habits. You have certain habits that that is tainting your relationship. There's certain habits that you haven't been really focusing on because why? You're comfortable. It feels good, right? You're familiar. And that lack of habit, if you don't start changing those lack of habits, you're going to keep getting the same result you've been getting for the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Nothing's ever going to change. It's crazy how I used to believe my finances would change, right? If I kept spending the money the way I was spending it, right? One day this is going to happen. One day this is going to happen. One day this is going to happen. And it just didn't quite happen because that habit was holding me back. That habit was keeping me exactly where I was until I changed that habit, right? Until I stepped out of my comfort zone, until I got a little bit uncomfortable. That's when things started to change financially. And one of those things was 10 years ago when I became a digital network marketer in August of 20. And I got a slinky. Quick story. I've been, my 5-year-old and my 3-year-old have discovered Chuck E. Cheese. So they feel that we need to go to Chuck E. Cheese every day. So for the last 48 hours, I've been in a Chuck E. Cheese. And just because I just like spoiling my kids, it is what it is. I grew up very humbly. I didn't always get a chance to do things like that unless it was somebody's birthday and we were invited. But to be able to do it in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week when everybody's at work, we kind of had the whole Chuck E. Cheese to ourselves. There's probably like 6 families there. So to me, that's a cool thing. And that's one of those reasons why that I talked to you guys about earlier, to be able to do those things, when everybody else is kind of just doing what the majority does, we're doing the opposite. So that's just a quick little story, and that's why I got my slinky here. But companies like Easy One Up have helped a lot of us live that dream, have helped a lot of us to follow that passion of designing the life that we want. Although money's not everything, it's pretty important as far as oxygen is concerned, right? No oxygen, you might die. No money, you might die too. Not quite as important as oxygen, but it's really up there, it ranks. And just to have that part of your life not as stressful, because you're either supplementing what you're already doing, or maybe you're even replacing what you're already doing because you've created a new skill set. That's what we really got to focus on. It's not about the opportunity or the people, so forth and so on. It's the skill set that you learn. Once you learn a new skill set to go out there and create income, that changes the game. Whether you do it here, whether you do it somewhere else, a skill is a skill, and nobody will be able to ever take that away from you. So when you want to become a digital network marketer, there's 3 things that are super important to be a digital network marketer. The first thing is you need something to sell, right? If you need a product, program, or service, something to make a profit with. A lot of us, myself included, have been making a wage, right? We made a wage. We clock into somebody's clock from 9 to 5, 10 to 7, the standard hours, and we make a wage. We make a wage that gets, taxed and so forth and so on, as opposed to creating a profit. We create a profit, we get to write some things off on our taxes, so we can maybe save, invest those profits into something else, and so forth and so on. But when you make a profit, there's no cap to what you can make, right? Once your skill set has become that good, you get to no cap on what you make. It's unlimited. It keeps going as long as you continue to work. When you have a job and you're creating a wage, you're only going to make $50,000 a year, right? You're only going to make $15 an hour, right? That's all you're going to make, because that's what they capped you at. You signed the dotted line. You said, this is what I'm going to make, right? This is what I signed on for. And let me lower this real quick. Sorry, guys. So if any of you signed on for a wage that you're not really happy with, I want you to say, I did. And it's not a bad thing, right? We got to live. We got to eat. We got to keep the lights on. It's okay to work. But now we got to just get a little bit sharper, right? We got to learn a new skill set. We got to learn some new information. All right. And it's okay. I salute you. That's the first step, right? That's the first step, because the job is actually going to help you fund the business, right? The step number 2, the thing that you need as far to be a successful digital network marketer, number 2, you need an automated marketing system. You need something to do the selling and telling for you. When you become an online marketer, a lot of people talk about the laptops and the cell phones and the automated lifestyle and 24/7 income. It's because of an automated marketing system. That's a piece of the puzzle. That's an important component to everything that we do. It creates the lifestyle. So I can go out in the middle of the day, hang out with my kids, and at the same time be able to generate income 24/7 because my automated marketing system is working for me. Do I have to set it up? Yeah, absolutely. I got to set it up. Do I have to follow up with certain things? Absolutely. I have to follow up with certain things, right? Do I may have to follow up with some people? Absolutely. I have to follow up with some people, right? But I don't have to do it like the average person does. I do it on my own time. Rose does it on her own time. Callie does it on her own time. And you know what? We can actually speak to multiple people at the same time. So if I need to speak to 10 people and I got to tell them the same message, guess what? I can do it all in the same 25 minutes on a Zoom hangout. I can do it all in one email and send out one email or send out one ManyChat message, right? For those who don't know what those things are, you will learn eventually. Number 3, you need a ongoing mentorship, ongoing training and mentorship. Is super important. This industry is always changing. Things are all new things every day, right? And if you aren't guarded by having a really good mentor or a really good group of people who are obsessed with this information, who are obsessed with stats and results to really help you and guide you to make sure that you are hitting the goals that you desire. Okay, so 3 things you need to be a successful digital network marketer. You need a product, program, or service. You need an automated marketing system, and you need ongoing training and leadership. Does that make sense? I want everybody to say, does that make sense? Get in the chat. Say that makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Boom. Yes, sir. Wow, it's 51 chats here. You guys are rocking tonight. I love it. Look at all these goodies. Awesome, guys. I really do appreciate you guys for being here. I'm gonna start breaking down the information on the company in just a few minutes for those who are super new. I want you to know that you are in the right place at the right time. Easy One Up has been able to wrap up all those important components to be a successful digital network marketer. They wrap them all up into one in a very simplistic system, a system that is somebody who has no experience with marketing or online stuff at all can tap into, spend a few days watching a couple of videos, and really get the gist of things. Of course, they won't be masters at it, but they'll learn enough to go out to the marketplace and help them make their first sale. On my wall, I think I shared on my Facebook wall a couple of people that made their first $25. Not a lot of money, but it's a big deal, right? It changes people's belief system that, you know what, wow, I just earned $25, right? And I didn't physically have to be there to earn it, right? I just earned $100 and I didn't physically have to be there to do it. So that is some of the cool stuff about what we do. So what do we sell at Easy One Up? We sell digital training products for the home-based business owner. Digital training products for the home-based business owner. Although all the different things that are in the trainings can be applied to multiple different businesses, we focus on home-based business owners because they have the toughest time learning how to build their brands and advertise and market on the internet. So our co-founder, Mr. Peter Wolfing, who's made multi-millions of dollars in the network marketing and digital marketing industry, and this is his way of giving back to the marketplace by creating Easy One Up to help us, little guys, right, be able to create some income and get us to that point as well. Just like Rosie mentioned earlier, she's rocking and rolling. This could be actually her $1 million year, and that's what she's grinding for and searching for. And some of you, hey, it could be your first 6-figure year, right? It could be your first $50,000 year, which you're making to supplement your income. I mean, when I first got started, that's all I wanted to do. If I was making an extra $2,000 a month, that was like, woohoo, that was big. You know, that was a big deal. I didn't need to make $20,000 a month. I just wanted to make $2,000. So whatever your goal is, focus on that. Set the intention to make it happen, and it will. We do daily mentoring and training in multiple groups from Sunday to Saturday. There's either replays that you can watch or there's trainings that you can get access to, whether they're live, they're recorded, but there's tons of content that will help you constantly build your business. We also pay 100% commission. 100% commission, right? We pay 100% commission on 6 different products, and I will break down all the products for you. The first product is a $2,000 product. It's actually $2,500 because $500 is for the administration fee. Why do we have administration fees? The company must have money to come into it to keep the automated marketing system up to date, to make sure the company is profiting as well, but also make sure that we hire the right speakers, trainers, tech guys, and all these things to keep the business afloat as far as the tech is concerned. So that's what the administration fee is for. But as a reseller, we make $2,000 on that $2,500 sale. Our next live event is September 22nd to the 24th in Los Angeles, California. You get to sit around people who've already made multi-millions of dollars within this niche. You get to pick their brains. They're going to have special customized training for us to constantly help us grow and expand in this business. Our next product is a $1,000 product, actually $1,100 because $100 is the administration fee. And I like to call that our social media domination course. It teaches a home-based business owner every aspect of building a business utilizing social media. And we also make 100% commission, so that's a $1,000 sale. Our $500 product, which is our affiliate marketing and Amazon live training. So it teaches you all aspects of affiliate marketing with YouTube videos and also how to do drop shipping on Amazon, which is really cool. I actually sat down last month to watch that training about drop shipping on Amazon, and I made $600 in my Amazon store last month. Never did drop shipping a day in my life. I was always afraid of it, always thought it was too much work. I followed the information in that course, and boom, here I am. Now, not only do I get to make money with Easy One Up, but now I can also learn how to make money with Amazon as well. So we teach you how to make money in multiple different ways. There's our $250 product. It's Advanced Digital Business Series. It teaches you everything from mindset to automating your business to product launches, really cool aspects of internet marketing. There's our $100 product with the $10 administration fee. It's our free marketing and cash generation series. You learn anything from YouTube marketing to email marketing to forum marketing, all that crazy stuff. And then there's our $25 product, which we rarely talk about because as an entrepreneur, when you buy the other products, you're going to get that product included anyway. We rarely sell it. because you're not gonna really profit that much off of it, but it's available to you. It's our network marketing basics and affiliate Kickstarter program. All right, cool deal. So now let's talk about where the money comes in. So Mike, how do I sell these big products and make $1,000 sale or $2,000 sale? We are master resellers. Okay, each and every one of us who are started in Easy One Up, we have the reseller rights to sell all these 6 different products. We get to sell the products and get paid to our PayPal accounts directly or our merchant accounts directly. So this is cool because we don't have to wait a month or every 2 weeks to get paid. We get paid instantly. I was talking to Rose earlier and she sent me a screenshot. She said, I just got an upsell. I just got an upsell. It was like $1,000, you know? And it came from her teaching other people how to market, and the pass up came to her. And I'm gonna break down what a pass up is in just a few seconds. With Easy One Up, you can only resell what you own. All right, you can only resell what you own. So Mike, what does that mean? You can only sell the $2,000 product and make a $2,000 commission if you own it. You can only sell the $1,000 product and make a $1,000 commission if you own it. You can only sell the $500 product and make a $500 commission if you own it. But here's the cool thing. We're not gonna make you buy all the products, okay? If you buy the $2,000 product, you get all the rest of them for free. If you buy the $1,000 product, you get all the $1,000 product and everything below it for free. We can't give you the $2,000 product. That just makes sense, right? We give you the $500 product and every product below that for free. So wherever you position yourself at in the business, okay, we're going to give you that product and everything under that for free. So we're not going to make you spend all this money to buy different products. A lot of businesses will. A lot of businesses you would join. 1 second you're paying $100, the next you're paying $500, the next you're paying like 10 grand. And you're like, whoa, where's all this money coming from? So with Easy One Up, we don't do that. And the products are just as good, just as phenomenal. And the earning power is just as good as well. So we're not a stingy company. We're not a greedy company. We want everybody to have the opportunity to go out there and be successful. Also, a good point to bring up, you will not make 100% commission on anything that you don't own. So for example, if you own the $500 product, you go out into the marketplace, you help somebody get started in the business and they say, you know what? I think I want to get that $2,000 product, right? Because you don't own it, it's going to get passed up to the next person that does own that product, program, or service, okay? Just to keep that in mind when you're making your decision to pick whatever product, program, or service you're gonna buy. If you have my advice, I'll tell you that the sweet spot to join Easy One Up is between the $100 to the $500 spot. Team Impact, we only encourage you to purchase the $100 spot and be above, because the $100 spot and above, you actually get to access to our group training. You get access to our Fast Start training to help you make your first 2 weeks phenomenal. Okay, anything below that, you don't get access to the group and you don't get access to the Fast Start training. Is everybody still with me? Say yes, I am, Mike. Oh, I thought no chats was coming in. I'm like 27 chats behind. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Rose, for the notes. All right. I just heard a chime. What was that? Okay, and it is what it is. So I'm going to get into, before I get into some testimonies tonight, I just want to quickly break down the earning power again, okay, just to get some clarity on that. So you get started in this company. You say, you know what, I'm going to get started with the $500 product. Fantastic. So that means you own the $500 product. You don't own the $2,000. You don't own the $1,000, but you own everything else. And now you have positioned yourself to make $500 commission, $250 commission, $100 commission, and all right, cool. I had to read some message that was sent to me just now. All right. So you get started in the business. You go out there, you start rock and rolling. You're doing what we tell you to do in the Fast Start training. And all of a sudden you get your first $250 sale. Okay. You get your first $250 sale. John, you say, John, welcome to the business. You got started for $250. John goes out into the marketplace. He crushes it. Right? He only owns the $250 product, but he sells 2 of those products, okay? The second product that John sells for $250, it'll get passed up to you. That's called our leadership pass up bonus, okay? That's why we're called Easy One Up, because that only happens one time. The second product sold on on someone's, my words are being chopped up tonight, guys. I apologize. The second product sold at the person's highest level will get passed up to you, okay? The second product sold on the person's highest level will get passed up to you. All right, hope that makes sense, guys. So I'm gonna throw it back to Rosie in just a second, just to get her mentally ready there. Guys, it's a wonderful opportunity. You're not gonna learn everything tonight. Okay, we can give you the blueprint, but it's up to you to build the house, right? We can help you plant the seed, but it's going to be up to you to water it. Okay, it's going to be, the ball's going to be in your court to get started and say, you know what, although I don't know everything, which is kind of the best place to be when you don't know everything and you get started anyway and you start working at it, that's when great things happen. Don't procrastinate on getting started, because all the time that you procrastinate on getting started, you could have been training and making things happen already, as opposed to procrastinating instead of getting started right away. So go back to the person that invited you to the Hangout tonight. Make sure you discuss how you're getting started tonight, what package you're getting started with tonight, and if not tonight, when you're going to get started. So I'm gonna pass it back to Rosie. I think she got some cool stuff to share with us tonight. So boom.
Hey guys, so first off, I was at the water park today at Disney. So while I was there hanging out the lazy river, because I don't really do all those big slides. I don't know if you guys can see this, but oh no, you can't see it. Wait. So I had a pass up sale, and it was for $1,000 pass up sale. And I was really excited about that. And I showed my son, I said, Christian, look. And my son was like, oh yes, Mom, can I buy some for cheeseburgers? And I was like, no, of course not. Like, listen, like I bought only 2 cheeseburgers and a bowl of chicken from Disney today because we were hungry, and it was like $60. And I was like, heck no, we're not going to eat in here no more. We're going to go McDonald's before we go to these water parks. It's expensive. And I'm just like Mike, very humble. You guys can see that, you know, like I like to, you know, I've always wanted to do these kind of things with my family. And for a very long time, we are still seeing Mike in the big picture. Hold on. Let me go and cancel spotlight. Let's see my face. You guys see it? So I always wanted to do those kind of things for my family. That was like a big thing for me. And, you know, like, even though money isn't everything, I hated being broke. Like, that was I hated being broke. And we were broke. I mean, like, we went from losing everything. So Callie was there when we went through a house fire. She was living downstairs from me. And we lost like everything. Like, we lived, like, me, well, not her, but me and my husband, we lived in our truck for almost a month. And then went into moving with my parents and lived on their air mattress in the living room for like almost 3 or 4 months. You know, that was our life at that time. And like, it was kind of bothersome because we was there, and you know, like, I would hear my dad talk shit, you know, and I would be so angry because I'm just like, you know, it wasn't our fault that this happened to us. You know, I know you guys have those people that just in your life that is giving you that negative energy. You know, like, that was our life at that time. And all I remember was like, man, I'm going to change this. This whole situation, living on this air mattress, I'm going to change it. And I never had a doubt that this was going to be my life for the rest of my life. That, you know, I knew I was going to make a change. I didn't know how exactly, but I knew it. And then, you know, all of a sudden, 2014 came rolling along. I went on Facebook. I seen all these people talking about money, and I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna try it. You know, and then I made my first $20 commission. And that $20 commission, it changed my life. You know, like, even though it was so small, it changed my life. You know, like, all I could think of was like, oh my God, if I can make 20, I can make 1,000. If I can make 1,000, I can make 100,000. If I can make 100,000, I can go to Disney World, you know? And I made it all happen, you know, and it was literally just all by myself, you know, like, I didn't have my husband around to help me. You know, obviously my kids are young. Like, I didn't have that big major support. So I know a lot of you guys are on this Hangout right now. You don't have that support backing from your parents or your spouse, whoever else is in the picture. Like, I know, and I understand it was hard. You know, you have to make that executive decision for yourself. You know, if anyone else is telling you no, it's stupid, no, it's a scam, you have to make that decision for yourself. And because I made that executive decision for me and for my family, you know, like, this is the life that now I get to enjoy all of my fruits and my labor, you know, all that hard work for the past 4 years. So you guys, like, this is something, I don't believe that Easy One Up is going to be your guys' final destination in your journey. But I do believe that this is the best way to get started. If I had Easy One Up 4 years ago, I probably would have been a millionaire by now. You know, I tell everyone, Rosie did it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I did it. And I'm still doing it, you know, and I'm so excited about it. So anyways, and this is my best friend, Callie. We've known each other for like 11 years, I think, 10 years or something like that. Huh?
A long ass time.
It was a long time. And like when we first started, or when we first met each other, we were working at a UPS call center. She was out smoking a cigarette, and I was no, we were smoking something else. so she, no, because you was at Tasha's, remember? So she was hanging out. She was hanging out on someone's couch, and I walked in, and I was like, "Oh wow, she's cute. I like her." You know, because she had a cute. You guys listen to how she talked. It's like, you know, like that. and so I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, you know. And so we just
she's lying. She did not like me in the beginning at all. Like,
there was a big reason.
She did not.
But that's all under the water.
But the thing is after we pushed past that, then we were like inseparable for a long time.
We sure was.
Yeah.
And so we didn't, after the fire that we had at our house, we didn't talk for a while. And, you know, it was because I was busy. It was like
traumatizing.
It was, yeah, we had, you know, she had her problems, I had my problems. I didn't have time to deal with her problems, and she didn't have time to listen to mine. So we stopped talking for a while. But then I found her on Facebook, like 2 years later, I think. And I was like, Callie, I'm so sorry. You know, all that personal development I've gone through in the past couple of years, it just kind of like humbled me to where I'm more calm now. And I was like, Callie, I'm sorry that this happened. Let's make up. And then 5 months later, she messages me or something. And she's like, Rosie, I want to get into what you're doing. And I was like, yes. So anyways, she got into Easy One Up with us. And her first week was when she made her first 1,500, and it was just talking to people. Like, she actually didn't do any Facebook ads.
Yeah, that wasn't even ads yet.
Yeah, she didn't do any kind of ads. All she did was talk to people, and she had her first big sales. So you want to talk?
You're doing great.
I know. You guys see this? So you don't want to say hi or anything?
No, I will. Hi guys. Like, I made it. Are you excited? I was so super excited. So my first week with Easy One Up, I made 1,500, and that was because I'm in another opportunity also. So I do know a lot of marketers. I'm friends with a lot of other marketers online. So, you know, my first couple big sales were from talking to friends and them seeing the value with Easy One Up. But then once I started doing ads, it was still just very consistent, and I've had consistent sales ever since. And actually, Easy One Up paid for my new iPhone, and it paid to send me down here to see Rose, so I can get even smarter. It did. So I'm very excited. I told her that I'm gonna be watching like her every move, because I want to make 27 in a month too.
Like a stalker.
I am.
Callie.
I said the only time I'm not gonna watch you is when you're like peeing or sleeping.
So if anyone is still wondering how it is that we make sales, so like Mike said, there's a product, okay? Easy One Up has different products on the different levels, starting anywhere from $2,500 to $100. So when you purchase a package, you get access to those products. When you pay your admin fee, gives you the rights to resell the products, okay? So again, let's say you come in at the $100 level, you have access to that $100 package plus to resell it. Now, a lot of businesses like Amway will show you the 5-finger deal, which is, name the 5 people that your mom, dad, uncle, sister, whatever, and go and talk to them. We don't do it that way. because of social media gives you guys a huge leverage to just promote it everywhere. And so Steelers girl, if you go to easy1up.com, okay, go to easy1up.com. There's gonna have a link that says products. From there, you guys can see all what's inside, what's included. So these products are meant to either, one, help you start your digital business, or two, help you grow your existing digital business. So for me, and just how like Mike said, how he went through the Amazon training, and then he was able to, start growing his Amazon business. So with these products, it's going to help you guys, again, either start your business or grow your existing business that you may have online. Now, how we get to promote to get all those people to come and see our stuff, we use Facebook ads. So you guys ever go through your Facebook news feed and you see a little post and it'll say sponsored or sponsored ad? That's a Facebook ad. Big companies such as Walmart, Best Buy, can't think of any, Sony, Apple, they all use Facebook ads. And do you guys ever notice when you click on an eBay product or when you click on an Amazon product, all of a sudden you see it on your Facebook? It's because they're retargeting you. So these are the type of training that you're going to be able to utilize to grow your Easy One Up business. And again, this isn't going to be your final destination in your digital marketing career, because Mike does coaching, I do coaching. We all do kind of different things. But then, for me, Easy One Up was my baby and probably the best business decision I made in the past 2 years. And it helped me. And because of Facebook ads and a thing called Manning Chat, because I don't want to sit at my computer all day long, typing and messaging people. Manning Chat makes it automated for me. Because of those two resources, I was able to make over $27,000 last month. Last month?
Just 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month. $27,000 in 1 month.
Some people don't make that in a whole year. Like, that's life-changing stuff. That's why I'm here. I'm doing well with it, but I wanted to get really inside of her brain. So I was like, I'm coming to visit you. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen.
And I actually get a lot of people coming over. Like when Callie leaves, I have another person coming over. And that person leaves, I'm probably gonna have another person over. And they visit me from all over the world. So this is something that Easy One Up, did you see? It was actually $27,500 in a month. And I'm saving it because I want to. So I'm actually purchasing. So what I'm saving this money for actually is, you guys, there's this coaching that I want to buy from this other guy named David Sharp. His mentorship is $30,000. So that's what I'm saving. What I want to really get into is, so that I want to learn how to make $1 million. And the only way I can learn that is if, someone who's made 200 million shows me how to do it. So again, get with the person, whoever invited you guys to this. Whoever invited you guys to this hangout, get back with that person. Talk to them. Be like, hey, Mark, I'm ready to get started. Just message that person back and, get started with us. If you guys have any questions, go back to the person that invited you here. And yeah, David Sharp is the man. So, Mike, I'm going to throw it back to you. Ready? Unmute video, audio. Pin video. There you go. I can't hear you, man. Nope. Oh, here you are. I heard you now.
I hope you didn't hear me curse, but yeah. I'm good. Good. All right. Sorry, guys. Technical issues. I'll make sure I fix that next week. I probably won't be fixed. It is what it is. But guys, listen, magical stuff can happen. But like we said, it's up to you. It's up to you to get started. It's up to you to put in the work. It's up to you not to get discouraged. We all get ups and downs in this industry, but it's all about focus. It's all about taking your time. Don't try to rush this stuff. It's all about developing this skill set. There's so many different things that we want to teach you, but we can't teach you all at once because you got to master the small things in order for you to understand the big things. But for everybody that's out there and you're working and focusing on the small things, your day will come, right? That first sale will come. That first $5,000 a month will come, but you just got to keep taking your time and learning and growing. This is all about our community. We're all here to help each other. We're all here to, assist each other grow and get to the next level. That's why we do the Hangouts. That's why we do the conference calls and all the different things to really keep people in the game, keep your head in the game. We all been where you are. If you're new to online marketing, we've been there. We've been new before, and we know how it feels because this is different. This is going to get you uncomfortable, but that's what you want to be. You want to be uncomfortable because that's going to help you grow. You've never done something like this before? Good. That's a good sign. It's going to put you in a place where you're going to be focusing every day. You're going to get obsessed with this stuff. You're going to try to go to sleep at night, and you're going to constantly be thinking about your campaigns, and you're going to be thinking about how to follow up the next day. You're going to be thinking about all these different things all the time because it's going to become a part of you. So I'm looking forward to everybody who's looking to get started tonight and in the coming days. Hopefully we'll be able to talk again on a different conference call or hangout. We get to meet each other at a live event one day. But guys, get started. Do what you need to do. Find that money to get started. Remember, it's all about positioning. Position yourself where you need to be so that you could benefit the most from the compensation plan so you can make sure that you hit your financial goals as quickly as you possibly can. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Love you. See you guys next week. Peace.